there was a gentleman by the name of Mike Lovitz who came to my dojo in Los Angeles, and he watched me performing and doing the martial arts. And he said, "I'd like you to meet the head of Warner Brothers. We would like you to do, we'd like you to be the next Bruce Lee, make some great kung fu movies." And I said, "Well, I don't know about any of that. I don't know about that." He said, "Well, will you come and meet Terry Semmel?" And I said, "Sure." So I came and I met Terry Semmel, and he said, "Well, can you demonstrate, for us here?" So I demonstrated. Everybody was kind of, awestruck because they'd never seen anything like Aikido before. Then Terry Semmel gave me a couple of scripts. He said, "Pick one, and whatever you pick, we'll do with you, and you'll be, a great kung fu star." And as I just mentioned earlier, I said, "Terry, the world's already seen hundreds of kung fu movies. I have another art. It's called Aikido." And I said, I could do that. I could do an Aikido movie and spread Aikido in the world because people really like to see this art. And so sure enough, that's kind of how it began. Then he said, "Well, will you make one of these movies?" And I said, "No, I don't like these movies." But I said, "I'm a writer and I have a great story. I could write that and we'll do it." He said, "Well, what's the story?" I told him the story. He said, "I like that." It was a little bit political back then. It was about the Iran-Contra scandal and scam. And at that point he said, "Well, we have a writer's strike coming up. I'd like you to write it with a couple other writers." I said, "Sure, no problem." And at that time, he hired Ronnie Shusett and Stephen Pressfield, who were, I believe, writers of the original Total Recall. And I wrote Above the Law with them.